Hi there, welcome to the Noah Presgrove case with a focused video today looking at some alternative potential party footage which includes Avery Combs and another girl. This is kind of like an indirect viewer requested video because some have been suggesting that some partygoers have been taking substances such as at the party and that there is video footage of it. Now, when I reflect back upon hearing that, I don't remember ever knowing that took place, but something alternative did happen and it was more innocent. Just to clear things up so there was no confusion, that's what I'm going to present to you today. I'm just going to show you a screenshot. There is a video and it's a part of a compilation, but I've got before and after. I'm doing that because to avoid any copyright, any backlash down the line. I'm thinking ahead, okay? But I do want to give a little bit of context. So, where you're going to find this and what you're going to see today is actually from Avery Combs' TikTok page. Analysis have already been done in the past. People on Reddit or Facebook have got clips and stuff from Avery's TikTok. And that might sound dodgy out of context. Reality is, by going onto certain profiles, public ones with public videos, to see if there's any photos, videos relevant to the party back in 2023, which was Avery's birthday. So by directly looking at the birthday girl's perspective, what videos does she have? With the theme of social media blackout or things being wiped with time during the party or beyond, what remnants remain? And it appears a compilation video. I have shown you parts of it already on some of my older videos. You'll have to check back to them. One of the clips was that Texas looking or cowboy looking guy who appears to be of an older age just in terms of appearance, but as once again, looks can be deceiving when it comes to identifying the ages of different people. The guy who kind of had ginger hair, I think like a cowboy hat on, whether it be white or tanned or so, and he was like rodeoing on the back of Avery. You remember that? And either Carter or Logan afterwards, or another party-goer girl. That clip was from the party. That seems to be the case. It's not been counted since. I'm only bringing that example up because it's a part of this video compilation which has other clips which aren't relevant to the party, and it seems pretty obvious. It'll just be like a photo video dump over time of memories from the past reflecting on that year or the month before, which will just happen to have some clips from the final party which Noah attended. And some clips people are a bit uncertain of whether it's to do with the party or not. One of the other clips, little videos, is where you got Carter Combs wafting a hat or a pillowcase of some sort in the kitchen area, whilst another female party goer is, I think, bent over, shaking one's behind. Obviously, there's no reason to show that here because it's not exactly appropriate. But that clip itself and what was in the background definitely seemed to be from the party because there was other people present in the background, and I think that Christmas tree was there too, as you'll see from different shots, angles, and even from Caden's point of view when he was sat down in the living room pointing the camera towards the kitchen diner. So there's that worth taking into consideration. And when you look at the kitchen area, whether you call it outdated or not, I'm not an expert, to be honest, with interior design, but there's a lot of wooden panels, like wooden drawers and cupboards, and the way it's laid out. So you look for that, and then you compare it to the other clips within this video compilation. And I'm just going to be showing one today, which does link to the party house. But as for the date, that's unknown. But the activity taking place, some have said looks suspicious and shady, and whether it links or not to the actual party from that clip, a similar thing could have happened. And what does that mean? What, Noah saw something he wasn't supposed to and was silenced? Noah got involved with an activity of taking stuff? Well, at least from the autopsy report. A rape kit was done, no sign of anything like that taking place. Alcohol levels were over the limit, is that correct, if I can remember? And then, so about like there was no substances, no drugs or anything like that within the system. Could it pass through quick enough? Who knows? This is another theme you could possibly consider as well, just before we move on. Is there any possibilities that any drinks were spiked? Not that it resulted in Noah's downfall, but is there any other party goers that were on the unfortunate receiving end of a spiked drink? If there was truly 30 to 40 people close together and a lot of drinks and alcohol, would it be easy to slip something in? Very possible, especially when you're in a tight space and it's kind of busy and you're distracted with the noise and everything going on. Walk by, slip something in. Would I say it's the be-all and end-all of this case? No, because I've not seen any hard evidence, hard proof of spiked drinks. But I just wanted to bring it up as a discussion point, and you can follow it on down below in the comment section under this video, along with your thoughts on the photo I'm going to present to you right now. Without further ado, let me show you. So here is a still screenshot from the little video clip of the compilation. Background, you can see the cupboards, the drawers, the colour, the wood, the grain. Kind of looks similar to the party house, because it probably is the party house, just from a different angle and perspective. Within the kitchen area, countertop, and just by the side of them, the sink, as it seems to drop down, and maybe there's pans or pots inside of it. As from the countertop, I don't know what bits are there that are present. But, you know, when you look at first glance, you see at least one of the girls bent over, leaning over the sink with hand near to the nose. And some were suggesting, oh, this individual, whether it be Avery or another party girl, is snorting Coca-Cola. Now, normally you don't do that with a drink. People are using it as code word for cocaine. I guess that's because YouTube silences and censors people in the comment section. Kind of messed up. Is that the case here though? Is that really taking place? Recording yourself taking drugs and then uploading it online afterwards? Would anyone really do that? Well, some might. However, before we go any further, moving to the next slide, perspective, you can see it's very different, the context. No drugs are taken or consumed here. All that simply happened is, and it applies to both potential party goers or just females who are at the party house on the same day or not, simply, is it called shotgunning a can? Fizzy drink, a beer, and that's it. Drinking it as fast as possible. You can't see it in the first slide quite clearly, but the girl over on the other side, slightly in the background, is holding a yellow can sideways. The one in the blue top or jumper appears to be holding it, but it's concealed by her hand, whilst leaning over in the sink. You see the video clip play as they open it up or pierce a hole into the side, and then picks it up, puts it into the mouth quickly, and then starts drinking, consuming it. A certain type of drinking activity that you probably would have seen, or at least would have taken place at the party itself. I guess a rough example would be Brylan Sweat, now Presgrove, outside of the front porchway on the patio. Whilst we didn't see them drinking in that moment, one of the guys did have a can in their hand. And I'm sure Brylan had a knife or a sharp object which could have been used to pierce a can if he was to do some shotgunning. Correct me if I'm wrong in terms of the named reference. I just thought it was called that in the past. So by doing it near to the sink and slightly leaning over, it's not suspicious. I guess it's just so you don't spill any liquid on the floor or elsewhere. So just simply drinking, having fun, messing about. Nothing suspicious to see here. That's pretty much it for that. Just wanted to clear it up, set the record straight there so there's no misunderstandings. Unless there's another clip, a different perspective of another time or event where it shows a different type of activity taking place, well, you can drop a comment or a link down below if it's possible, but I'm just showing this today because it kind of reminds me, as in the description, of what was being given roughly by a viewer on my channel recently. So I'm kind of like linking one with the other and trying to make sense of it. Is there any other video clips, audio out there, conversations taking place in the background of a video clip from the party, anything that's been missed, glossed over? Who knows at this point? I mean, I think on Facebook just recently a reference to, there's a video clip and Noah Presgrove in the background's talking about Jack Newton seeing his, you know, lower area, lower part. I've never seen or heard that before. I don't know how significant it is. I don't know what clip it's from. A bit random, but who knows what conversations may have taken place at the party and what may have been accidentally recorded. We'll see. And I think there might be some more videos to cover soon, whether it be back to back or not. I'll just figure that out. But hopefully you found this video a little bit interesting. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time. Goodbye for now.